Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Pimentel and I'm a flight attendant for an airline here in the United States of America. But today is going to be a bit of a traveling video. So as you can tell by the title, it is all about Slovenia. My boyfriend and I went on an amazing European adventure and the first country that we stopped in was Slovenia. We flew from Dallas to Frankfurt and then connected from Frankfurt to Ljubljana, which is the capital city of Slovenia. We had an amazing time, had the best adventures, hiking, going to lakes, and the best food. The prices there were amazing. If you have the dollar, everything is pretty inexpensive. And overall, we had a great time. Slovenia, in my opinion, is a very underrated country with so many things to do. It's sad that I feel like no one ever talks about it. So if you're gonna go to Europe, I would definitely add Ljubljana and all over of Slovenia to your bucket list because it is fabulous. Now, we stayed there for about 3 days and then we went somewhere else. So in this video, you'll see all the stuff that we ate, all the hiking that we did, and the driving, all the scenery, and the different cities that we saw while we were there. So stay tuned to see the best of Slovenia. All right, everyone. So once we finally landed in Ljubljana, we decided to go to an outdoor little marketplace, walk through the downtown, cross the thousands of bridges that they have in their downtown area, and Fernando and I were 100% impressed. This downtown city is beautiful. It is the capital of Slovenia and very clean, very welcoming, very spacious, and overall, we got a great vibe. So it was a great way to start our trip to Europe here because, of course, we were both extremely tired from the long flights and the connection. So this was an easy way to kind of settle in and see some new stuff while we were still running on little to no sleep. The market here had lots of different types of cuisine, but nothing that really felt like it was Slovenian food. So, of course, we had some sangria and a hot dog and some cheese balls, but everything was delicious.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, cause you got me holding, holding.
So, as you can see, we stayed at this hotel called Hotel Azul. It was about 45 minutes away from downtown Ljubljana and closer to Lake Bled, which, as you can see, is our stop number 2 here. This lake is absolutely breathtaking. It looks like a beautiful place for vacationing with your family, significant other, or just friends. We felt an amazing overall ambiance here and just seemed very welcoming. Of course, if you're going to buy anything at the little markets or the bars, it's going to be more expensive than going to a grocery store. But luckily, we did go to a grocery store yesterday. So the lake was just absolutely gorgeous. There is a walkway right by the lake that you can jump into the water or just hang out with your stuff close by. Then we went on this hike, which is quite short. It took about 45 minutes. It has a pretty steep staircase, but very doable if you ask me. And the views at the top are amazing. So if you want to do a little bit of exercise and then go take a dip in the lake, this is the perfect place to do that. Like I said, this lake was breathtaking, and I'm very surprised that I didn't see it in the past when I would look up things to do in Europe, and I only came across this lake when I was doing research for Slovenia for this trip. So that's very shocking to me, but okay. I'm happy that I was able to come, and hopefully by making this YouTube video, others are able to go as well.
Like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock.
After Lake Bled, we decided to go to Triglav National Park, which was absolutely stunning. And this national park has plenty of hiking for different levels of difficulty. So we chose to do a hike that was considered moderate. I will leave the information below of how many miles it was and how long it took. But overall, it was quite challenging actually, because we ended up getting a little confused on our way, and there was definitely some rock scaling that we had to do. So probably more on the harder side, but luckily we used this app called All Trails, and that really helped us get to where we needed to go. The views were definitely worth the challenge of the hike, and of course, if it wasn't for the view, I don't think I would enjoy hiking so much. But as you all know, hiking is one of my favorite things to do, and luckily my boyfriend and I like to plan some of these trips in regards to the hiking that we are going to do. So we took a lot of beautiful videos here and definitely recommend this national park to anyone that is coming. After spending some time here, walking around a bunch, seeing a bunch of cows everywhere, we then decided to go to our hotel, get some sleep, and then start our next day. So on the next day, we started at the city called Kobarid, which we didn't do much research on, but luckily ended up being a fabulous part of our trip. So here we saw the cute little city, and then we started to walk through a trail called the Walk of Peace. Without knowing, we learned that the Walk of Peace is about 230 kilometers long and crosses both the Slovenian and Italian territory. And it connects a bunch of heritage that is in regards to the First World War, from the Alps to the Adriatic Sea. So we basically walked through places that were bombed from the First World War, which was insane, and also got to see such beautiful sights like this suspension bridge, which is really cool. And we got to see a lot of the hidden gems in the Soca Valley, which hopefully I'm saying that correctly, but there was a lot of beautiful green nature. And overall, it was harmed during the First World War with a lot of explosions and weapons and things like that. So it was cool to learn about it while walking. Fernando and I kind of went on this tour without realizing, and then after, we stopped at the souvenir shop and learned all the stuff that we did, and then continued on the trail to go look at some of the outdoor museums. I'm not the biggest history person, but when I'm actually walking through and seeing what happened in the past for itself, I really admire that, and I find it really cool and easy to learn because I feel like it's more interactive. So if you're interested in history, this is a great place to learn a lot about the First World War and a lot of amazing other history facts. So please make sure to come here and learn as much as you can. My boyfriend really enjoys that stuff, so that was great. And yeah, like I said, I can go on and on about how great Slovenia was, but hopefully you guys can all come and experience it for yourselves. Alright everyone, I am back. Thank you all for watching my video on Slovenia. If you enjoyed the hiking, the scenery, and the driving, and everything that there was beautiful about this video, please go to Slovenia. You'll love it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. Please stay tuned for my next video on my next country of this European extravaganza, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that one as well. Thank you once again. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Beijinhos. Ciao, ciao.